Today on this 2007 Ford F-150 Super Cab, we're going to install part number C13365 from CURT. Alright, this is what the hitch looks like when it's installed on the truck. Next we'll give you some measurements to help you out in selecting some accessories, such as a ball mount, a bicycle rack, or a cargo carrier. From top of receiver opening down to the ground will be about 18¼ inches, and from the center of a hitch pin hole to the edge of the hitch will be about 2½ inches. Now the hitch does go past the bumper as well. Alright, now we'll go ahead and show you how the hitch is installed. First off, we'll go ahead and mark the attachment points on our truck. We'll go ahead and do a dry fit on our hardware. From the outside going to the inside will be the bolt, the flat washer, and a lock nut. Now the fasteners behind the bumper, we'll get a carriage bolt and a flange nut. And the one going towards closest to the cab will get the same assembly. We'll get a carriage bolt and a flange nut. Now this is going to be identical on both sides of the truck. With the next set of hands, we'll go ahead and put the hitch up and attach it to the fasteners that are just behind the bumper. So we'll put on a carriage bolt and then a flange nut on each side. Now we'll go ahead and take the hitch and push it up towards the bumper. Now you can see how it bottoms out on the bumper. So in this case, we're going to loosen up the bumper. So it'll be 2 bolts on each side that have to be loosened up. So we'll back them off about 1/4 inch to give us plenty of working room. Now that the bumper's loosened up, we can go ahead and push the hitch up, and you can see how the edge of the bumper will fall over the edge of the hitch at the fastening points. And then the holes will line up. Now you may want to use an extra set of hands to help hold the hitch up while I install the hardware. Or in this case, we're using a simple jack. Okay, then we'll go ahead and install our hardware. From the outside to the inside, we'll install our 5/8 bolts. Now to help us install the nut on the inside, we're going to use our wrench to help hold it and push it in from the back side. Okay, we'll just get our hardware started. Next, we'll go ahead and install our hardware that goes up towards the front of the truck. We'll have to lift up on the hitch and the bumper to get the holes lined up and install our hardware. We'll do this on both sides of the truck, just our carriage bolt and our flange nut. Okay, with all our hardware installed, we can go ahead and start tightening down our bolts. And on the bolt on the bumper on the left hand side, the 4-pole wire harness is in the way, so we'll have to temporarily take that down so we get access to the bolt so we can tighten it up. We'll also retighten the nuts for our bumper as well. Once all our bolts are tightened, we'll go ahead and torque the bolts down as specified in instructions. Okay, with all our bolts torqued down, that'll finish it for our install. There you have it for part number C13365 from CURT on our 2007 Ford F-150.